NWA Mountain State, the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance, bringing you great wrestling action sanctioned by the NWA.
Oh my God! All-American knockout!
Judge's decision.
You see Ron Sexton looking on Scotty.
Measures him. Shooting star press.
Parker, look out!
He's got to measure. Oh, super kick again.
Ricky Shane misses though. Dozer catches him.
Tune in each week to see the greatest stars in independent wrestling along with your hosts, Stephen Hensley and Jacques Molière. NWA Mountain State is paid in part by Kramer Security and Investigations, now hiring in all of southern West Virginia at kramersecurity.net. Mark A. Hunt and Associates, practicing law since 1994 and online at markahunt.com. The West Virginia Tobacco Quit Line. Get help to quit smoking now at westvirginiaquitline.com.
And at this time, I'd like to welcome CEO and owner Leonard Sims, who claims he has a major announcement that is going to shake the foundation of Mountain State Wrestling.
God bless.
Thank you, Jonathan Stiles. Larry Light and I have been meeting for some time now, and we have found that we need to have a day-to-day person to handle a lot of the everyday affairs of NWA Mountain State Wrestling. And we looked around at some different people and came up with a candidate that I think will do very well. He has a lot of knowledge as far as what NWA wrestling is about and what we're going to be doing. And I'd like to introduce at this time Jacques Molière.
Jacques Molière getting a major.
What in the blue crap?
Our new general manager, the gold standard, Jacques Molière, getting a big promotion for all his hard work.
Are you kidding me, Dean Bibb?
Not at all.
The third step on the evolutionary ladder is in charge of our company.
Hey, give credit where credit's due. He is a hard-working man.
I can't believe my eyes. You know, I've said a lot of bad things about him. Every one of them true.
No.
I can't help but be a little worried. He's kind of in charge of my job now.
I cannot say enough good things about the gold standard, Jacques Molière.
You know, I may have said a lot of bad things about him, but all in good fun. You know, just trying to make him more of a man. And, you know, now he's in a position.
On your promotion to general manager of Mountain State Wrestling, John. Well, thank you, Jonathan Stiles. Leonard Sims, I just want to thank you. And I'm honored to be your new general manager, and I appreciate it. Jonathan Stiles, congratulations on your new ring announcing position. I also want to let everybody know that I'm going to do the best I can to be the best NWA general manager anybody has ever seen. I also have an important announcement to make. For all the fans and all the people that watch NWA Mountain State Wrestling, and to all the professional wrestlers backstage, there's going to be some changes here at NWA Mountain State Wrestling. There ain't going to be no more of that coming out here, cheating stuff. I'm going to make sure that there's going to be some changes around here.
Hey, the fans like that.
I don't like change.
I promise.
I fear
From
change.
now on, NWA Mountain State Wrestling is going to be the real deal. No more. No mas. Thank you, Jonathan Stiles.
Thank you, Jacques Molière.
All right. Just letting everybody know, y'all better watch, because Jacques Molière, new general manager, ain't playing no games. Forget about it.
New sheriff in town, the gold standard, Jacques Molière. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. desolation has just been laid out.
What did he just say?
I didn't hear. I was speaking.
It burned my ears for some reason. I generally love everything he says.
All right, referee Flash brings the match to order.
Sounded like tra-la-la. Something so familiar. It's on the edge of my tongue.
And now Hatchet getting the fans behind him in his match against Bulldozer coming up.
I guess maybe some things are better left forgotten, though.
As I mentioned, Puppy Love guests on the House of Styles. You got Buddy Love in singles competition, also Pitbull Bob Brown. Nice side headlock takeover by the big man who crushes all.
He certainly does. You don't believe that statement? Why don't you ask his opponent how he's feeling? What's his name? Chester. Chester, right? Lester?
Main event action this hour.
Dead Man?
Lost Boy Nero taking on the Gift, Jason Kincaid. That's your main event this week on NWA Mountain State. And right now, Jester wishes he was anywhere but where he is.
Break his ribs. Break his ribs.
He's 7 feet up in the air. The blood dangling to his head. The wiggling of the feet will not help.
No, it won't.
Has him one-armed.
You know, signing on the dotted line for this match was easily the worst decision that Charlie made today.
Oh, big slam and all that blood draining from the head to the feet.
You know, this would hurt me to watch if I actually cared about his opponent, but the Bulldozer mercilessly beating this kid within the inch of his life, and rightfully so. How dare he wear sunglasses? How dare he wear my bandana? I'm glad he's getting crushed. I'm glad he's getting crushed by the man that does such a very good job of crushing all. You gotta admit, the way the Bulldozer works in that ring, just one fluent movement of destruction to the next.
A man that size makes even a front face lock a devastating maneuver. It's bad enough as it is, but when a man Bulldozer's size and Bulldozer's mass is applying it, forget it.
He's just such a beast of a man.
And of course, we just saw the promotion of the gold standard Jacques Bollier to general manager. I'm happy about that as Bulldozer brings Hatchet 10 feet.
Whoa! Good night and good luck.
Jimmy Hunt got a good picture of that, I'm sure. Jimmy's been coming up from the Kanawha Valley taking photographs. He needs to hook up with Jonathan Miller. Those guys would be a devastating team. Reverse front face lock and a clubbing blow across the pecs.
You know, I'm going to put together a top 5 list of the worst decisions this young man made today. He signed on the bottom line to face the Bulldozer. He kicked out of that last move the Bulldozer hit him with. He wore my trademark bandana and sunglasses. He looks as ridiculous as he looks now. That doesn't tickle. I'm waiting for number 5. Number 5 is going to happen a little bit down the line because he was dumb enough to do number 3. Kick out.
I get the feeling it won't be very much longer. Bulldozer plants him firmly in the corner, which had no influence. Whoa! And Hatchet moves out of the way. Can he get up a second wind to start some offense? He's going to start chopping the big tree down.
Well, that's as effective as a fly flying into my hand. He kind of got swatted like a fly there.
Yeah, that drop kick was well placed, but swatted aside by the former king of West Virginia, Bulldozer, who shoots the man in our direction.
Whoa! You want to see some flying, you little insect? You just got hit by a drop kick by a man that weighs over 300 pounds and lives, breathe, kicking freaking butt for a living. Oh, there's mistake number 5. This list just keeps growing.
Also later this hour, your heavyweight champion, the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson.
Oh, good Lord Almighty.
Against sweet Shane Storm. And that is if the world doesn't end at this moment.
Run out of the ring, you stupid little fool. Oh, goodbye.
Line from the top rope.
How is that head connected?
You got to give Hatchet respect. He is a trained professional in the ring. Never forget this. Don't try it at home.
He's a trained idiot. Chokeslam time.
Hatchet was on the bad end of that deal from the get-go.
You know, if you count the vertebrae that just broke, I'd say there was mistakes number 7 through 1159. Get a spatula to get that kid up off the bat. And the man who crushes all, surveying the land he was once king of. Here in NWA Mountain State Wrestling, looking to gain a foothold and climb up the ladder. And somebody just got crushed beneath the heel of his foot this morning.
Hey, he's not done yet either.
Hey, War Machine!
Tony's getting ready for another one.
He's calling out War Machine with this choke slam.
I don't see War Machine running out here. He's a little bit smarter than that young man that just got planted. That ginger chupacabra.
Are we possibly seeing a setup for the battle of the choke slams between those two giants? Guys, stay tuned. More NWA Mountain State Wrestling coming up right after this.
I think we might have seen the end of this kid's career.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here's just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website, over 110,000 songs, will play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained and we always bring backups. We set up early and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800 or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
That's one of the hazards of wrestling outside. We've got a lot of dirt in the ring at this point.
I've got a lot of dirt sitting next to me in the announce booth, you pile of trash.
Dwayne happens to bring the Cucumber & Company cam to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome once again June Wilson to NWA Mountain State, who we love dearly. Hey, June. And it's on, the East Coast's largest athlete, taking on up-and-coming Masked Marauder here at IHOP for NWA Mountain State. Hot tags for hot kicks and a shake of the hand.
Don't do it. Well, yeah, do it. Do what you want to do.
Excellent.
What? Wait.
Good showmanship
Buddy.
from both men.
Buddy? Really? A clean handshake?
Buddy Love is out to clean up the wrestling business. He's out to clean up the trash, and apparently Masked Marauder has gained a modicum of respect in the eyes of Big Bad Buddy Love. Just
Why? Why? Buddy, come on, man. Just hurt this guy already.
Whoa, and a drop toe hold. Sends Buddy Love into the corner. He's putting the boots to him.
Well, Buddy Love is decidedly off his game. A clean handshake and the Masked Marauder gets him with a drop toe hold. He's a freaking darn near 400-pound man. He's the East Coast's largest athlete. How the heck do you take the East Coast's largest athlete down with a freaking drop toe hold? That guy weighs like what, 125 pounds with 15 bricks in his boots? Give me a break.
As I mentioned earlier, Buddy Love and Bob Brown are nobody's fools. First of all, Buddy Love has been training hard. Although he's in a hammerlock right now, I'm sure he'll find his way out. Hippo Bob Brown getting smacked down. Nice elbow to the back of the head. And now the Masked Marauder.
Oh, almost had the Cupid's arrow there. Masked Marauder collides with Buddy Love. That's not going to be effective. You're going to need a new strategy, kid.
I have no impressions that will work. He ducks a clothesline.
Wow!
Tackle and a cover. The Masked Marauder actually got a 1 on Big Bad Buddy Love, and now he's putting the knees and the boots to him.
Yeah, but Buddy's a tough guy. He's going to absorb those. He doesn't look like he's hurting right now, but he is getting caught by surprise, but not for long.
Well, the Masked Marauder definitely has looked good the past couple of weeks against Buddy Love now and Damian Wayne a few weeks ago.
And a schoolboy out of nowhere. 1 count only, though. Buddy Love's still too big to hold down.
Buddy Love kicked out and pretty much gave a leg drop to the back of the head of the Masked Marauder. Now Buddy Love taking a step back for a second.
Buddy Love looks really surprised right now, and I've got to say, Dean, I'm surprised too. Did you ever think in a million years the Masked Marauder would be hanging in there hold for hold with Buddy Love?
Hey, any given Sunday morning here on
Oh, keep that stupidity to yourself. Any given Sunday, my freaking grannies took us.
All right.
Buddy Love's a 400-pound man. He's a veteran. Who the heck is the Masked Marauder?
All reference to your grannies.
He stands as big a shot as a referee.
All references to your grannies took us aside here. Buddy Love and the Masked Marauder have signed on the line to do this, and it is all about winning, and these guys are going to pull out all the stops. Oh, Masked Marauder almost couldn't get a shoulder up. That's the size advantage of Buddy Love.
Come on, buddy, get on it now. Stay on it now.
Masked Marauder very slow to get up to his feet, and with good reason. Buddy Love kicking things into overdrive here in this one. The Masked Marauder caught him by surprise at the beginning. He was hanging in there.
Did you see that?
I did see that. I love it. That's what I like to see. One-sided fights. Buddy Love hurting someone. That's what I came to see today. That's what the fans want to see. Nobody likes the Masked Marauder. You know how ugly that man is. He has to wear a mask. He's so ugly.
As Pitbull Bob Brown urges his teammate on, Buddy Love is laying the punishment in. It is all 3BL's direction at this point. Here's your cover.
2 count. Come on,
that would be a hard vertical press to get out of here. Lateral press, that is. Man, I can't even talk. It's so early, Steven. I'm so glad that you are here to call this stuff.
Well, I'm used to carrying your dead weight, so I'll be happy to do it one more time.
That's funny. That's funny.
Speaking of dead weight, look at the Masked Marauder. How much can he possibly have left in the gas tank after that one?
You know, this is something I just noticed. As his head nearly gets kicked into Stanford, he has hearts on his ears. Did you notice?
Come again?
The Masked Marauder has little chrome hearts on his ears. I'm sure it's covering the bloodstains from the busted eardrums at this point.
Well, I might agree with you on that one for a change.
Oh, big clubbing forearm by 3BL.
And Love continues to hurt for the Masked Man.
Pitbull Bob Brown in full support of his partner, but it is all Buddy Love in this ring, and there's the grind of love.
Oh!
Little love potion number 9 in the corner there.
Love potion number 9, really?
You know, Buddy Love probably exerts enough force with his left hand to choke someone out as someone who stands on your shoulders. He changed his mind. He said, no, I'm not going to do that today.
Well, he can change his mind. He's the East Coast's largest athlete. He doesn't have to listen to anyone. He doesn't have to listen to the ref. He doesn't have to listen to you. He chooses to listen to me. I couldn't make him listen if he didn't want to, though. But the Masked Marauder dodged that one. And out of nowhere, he's unloading now. Move for move that he missed earlier. Buddy Love's controlled it for about the last 3 minutes. Masked Marauder trying to make up for lost time. He's going backing up against the far corner. Whoa!
And a great clothesline. Let me point out to you what caused Masked Marauder's offense. Buddy Love paused and asked the crowd if they wanted to see him do a splash. Whoa!
Oh, and he's got him in Cupid's bow now. He calls this one the Cupid's bow, Dean. He's going to snap his back in half. Marauder, luckily right next to those ropes.
That's the only thing that saved Marauder, because his head was shaking. As you see it right there, you can see the look in the Masked Marauder's eyes through the eye holes. And Buddy Love's got his back turned. He might want to look out. Masked Marauder's getting his faculties back to him. Low altitude drop kick right into the bread basket. He hits the ropes.
And he gets swatted away. You know, you really cannot do this. And this seems to be a recurring pattern with the rookies around here. You think you can fly against a big man, you take for granted you can, they're going to swat you out of the way. You got to pick and choose your moments, or you get caught in the love roller coaster, you go splat, you hear the third count, and it's all over, and Big Bad Buddy Love rolls out with another victory.
For the abs of Pitbull Bob Brown. Slimming down is the Pitbull. Bulking up is the Pitbull. And ready for action is the Pitbull. It's Suji Sands right here.
Do you think Bob can hear me from here?
Probably. Oh, look at Bob Brown charging. He takes a side headlock. Now, we're seeing some reckless abandon right off the bat here with Pitbull Bob Brown. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Okay, that looks familiar. That's aggression. I like that. This high-fiving fans, this holding up their signs, this mugging to him, that I don't get.
Yeah, but he tried to go for the chain, and Buddy Love stopped him from getting the chain.
He didn't even argue about it.
Oh, he's biting the head of Suji.
Well, good. Maybe he'll bite it right off.
It's not a Skittles here.
Bob hurt him. Come on.
All right, these guys are going to trade kicks here. A clubbing southpaw blow shoots him across the ring.
A lot of impact. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did Suji block? Well, Suji blocked that, but he didn't block that.
No, he certainly did not block that. When Pitbull Bob Brown plumb near had a new chew toy, took his head off.
It looked like Suji even took a moment after he blocked that initial attempt at a clothesline to look at Bob Brown. He kind of dared him. Not the smart move.
I think he was more like, did that actually work?
I think he was a little surprised. Bob Brown wasn't, the veteran. He's not going to get shaken up about too much. He's just looking for the next opportunity.
Young Suji Singe now working that left arm. And he gets backed into the corner by the much larger still yet Pitbull Bob Brown. Coming up, singles competition action. We've got Jester taking on Dozer. Dozer's going to get a taste of both guys from Zug Island in this very hour. He's got something he wants to prove.
Well, if there's a guy capable of taking two people apart within 1 hour, Dozer can do it. Bob Brown might put him away.
Absolutely. Belly-to-belly suplex.
And that's a heck of a belly to get a belly-to-belly from. That's like a belly-to-belly plus a belly.
But he's slimming down. He's got more oomph behind it now.
Well, he might have trimmed off the fat, but he replaced it with a whole lot of kick butt.
You better believe that.
Can I say a double cricket letter?
Only on pay-per-view. That's what I was
not
told.
on pay-per-view.
Rear chin lock applied by Pitbull, and the fans are really in Pitbull's corner on this.
Come on,
It does the heart good. I like that.
I'm really not liking it. Shut up. I don't like it at all. Screw the fans.
Look,
there,
we've got
no,
fans
stop.
in the-
Don't
in the-
encourage this crap. Buddy Love and Bob Brown are my friends. I will not let someone like you mess with their heads. This is wrong.
We have fans sitting in the cars here at IHOP watching this, and it does the heart good. Our crowd is up from the last time we were here at IHOP. Now, we probably won't be here anymore for a long time, but we thank IHOP for being partners with us. Look at that beautiful hip toss.
Bob Brown, despite being primarily a brawler, using a lot of good basic wrestling maneuvers in this one. He's very old school.
Absolutely. That belly-to-belly suplex just really did the heart good. Made me think of Magnum TA. Man puts up cell towers these days. You know that?
Does he really?
Big slam, courtesy of Pitbull Bob Brown. He hits the rope, sizing up for the knee. Oh, right on the left ear. That's going to cauliflower nicely.
You know, a lot of fans these days, they think if a guy doesn't come out here, do a springboard moonsault into a Hurricane Rana, a spinning DDT, and 12 chain wrestling holds in a row, that they don't know what they're doing out there. You tell Bob chain wrestling, he's going to pick up a chain. You tell Bob Asaise style moonsault, he's going to think you called his mother something bad. But he's very good at basic wrestling. Suji, though, coming out with everything he's got, trying to fire away on that famous gut of Bob Brown.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to push the advantage against Pitbull Bob Brown. While he has a head of steam, he better roll transatlantic.
Well, he's doing a good job of following up right now. Sends Bob out. Uh-oh.
Here's your reversal.
Comes off the rope. Does Bob? Whoa.
Beautiful bulldog. He's going to drag him to the center.
This could be the end. Hooks the leg. 2. Ding, ding. We'll chalk another win up for Bob Brown. Bob Brown and Buddy Love both coming out victorious today.
And it does the heart good to see them getting their hands raised, because love them or hate them, these guys are working hard every week to improve their game, and they're doing a good job of it. Buddy Love, Pitbull Bob Brown, I commend you. Wow, they're actually taking their time and enjoying some applause here. Very good.
Oh, why you shook hands with fans? You shook hands with fans. Why? Tell me, why?
I think it's a step in the right direction. That's right. He beat him fair.
Well, you did do that.
Like he says. I know he didn't use the chain.
Go tell Buddy to stop high-fiving fans. Oh, this sucks.
I think we're seeing a kinder, gentler team of Pitbull, Bob Brown, and Buddy Love.
I can't even deal with this anymore. This is crap.
I think it's marvelous.
You're an idiot.
Where are you going? Well, now that I'm here, I want to talk very briefly while I'm here by myself about the new NWA initiative, because we're taking a stand. Bullying has become an epidemic in all of our schools, and we agree that it's time for everyone to take a stand here. Nobody is worth more or less than any one individual. If you see somebody bullying somebody...
That's a lie. Don't you listen to Dean Bibb.
This is what I'm talking about here.
I tell it like it is.
I thought
Get
you
over
walked
it.
away, man. Walk away. This is not the time for this crap. Okay.
Between you and Buddy and Bob, I don't want to hear anything. I'm fine with walking away.
Being bullied is not cool. Bullying is not cool here. Stand up. If you're getting bullied, stand up for yourself. And if someone else is bullying you, stand up for yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth you losing sleep at night here. Take a stand with us at NWA Mountain State against bullying. Let's make bullying tap out. And with that one, more singles action coming out. Bullying, you're tapping out.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here's just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website, over 110,000 songs, will play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained and we always bring backups. We set up early and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Bulldozer taking on both members of Saga Island. Jester had a real problem with the way Bulldozer handled Hatchet, so they're in the ring together. And Styles is out in a hurry. I don't like the look of this already.
You know, we could have saved a lot of time with the handicap match at the beginning of the hour, but nonetheless, Hatchet standing in the ring.
Whoa!
Runs into almost a choke slam off the bat. Okay, runs directly into a choke slam. And that's going to be it for the gas station attendant.
Are you kidding?
Well, that's all she wrote. Good Lord Almighty. That quick, Dean. Really?
Where is Bulldozer going?
I don't know where he's going. He's running after someone. There's a man with a purpose.
The only thing that matters are the last 3 seconds, and he's earning his money on the last 3 seconds. Rich Quick coming down from Brooklyn, New York to advise the syndicate in their business matters. He represents not only the heavyweight champion, but also he represents television champion Dangerous Dave Scott. He represents the Reaper Matt Conard. So stepping in immediately into a position where he's a mover and a shaker. Wow, the fans are really on the syndicate's case at this point in time.
Well, the heck with the fans. They're about as intelligent as you, Jacques Moliere and Jonathan Styles rolled into one, which leaves them with an IQ of about -58.
You know, Shane Storm, for having the opportunity that he has, he's very patient while letting the heavyweight champion have his back turned to him.
Are you going to be real excited to run at Lance Erickson from behind or not? Eventually, he's going to be back in control, and he's going to hurt you.
So this is it, heavyweight championship on the line.
You know, Dean, I don't get into this too much, but I have to ask you, do you have a clue what Shane Storm's making for this match? I would just like to make sure that he has enough to cover his hospital bill when this one's over.
We pay good enough to at least pay an insurance premium anyway. Clean break now by the heavyweight champion. We'll see if that trend continues throughout the match here. Brandon Ashworth's going to have his hands full.
All right, collar and elbow.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Synchronization, Dean. I start to rub off on you. The next thing you know, you sound like me.
Yeah, keep it up.
Great side headlock by Erickson, but Storm pushing him off. Lance Erickson's going to push him down coming off the ropes, though.
Big shoulder tackle from your heavyweight champion. The contender shaking off the after effects here, and Rich Quick definitely pleased with that.
Patient though he may have been in the beginning, in your opinion, Dean, I have to note that right now, Shane Storm doesn't look patient. He looks hesitant.
We got fans here at IHOP challenging the heavyweight champion. Not a wise idea.
Well, that's about as intelligent as making Jacques Moliere general manager, but I guess we'll pretend today's April Fool's Day.
Best move the company's made in a long time. Jacques' promotion is great things for us. And look at the champ grind down the competition here with that side headlock, taking him down to his knee.
You know, I just have one question in regards to Jacques' promotion. Does somebody else sign his name for him, or does he make an X?
Shoulder tackle now by the heavyweight champion. Leveling out the competition here.
Lance Erickson feeling very good today.
Rich Quick. Let's get Rich Quick over here.
Yeah, you tell Rich Quick what to do.
Hey, if he'd like an interview, he can get over here real quick.
Hey, Richie boy!
Rich Quick!
Rich boy! Can I talk to you for a minute, my man?
60 seconds.
60 seconds.
Whatever you want to say.
You all have never seen. You have never seen the likes of the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson.
Agreed.
He is honest. I'm honestly very worried about Shane because, I mean, he is getting destroyed in there. He is getting hurt. And honestly, somebody should do something. I mean, not me. Well, not me, but somebody should do something.
Rich, what's your background?
My background? I am an agent of the stars, baby. I only represent the best and the brightest of all parts of entertainment, especially professional wrestling. And there's none greater than Lance Erickson and the Syndicate.
You know, when he tells it like it is, he tells it like it is, Dean.
I don't lie, baby.
You know, you got a heart, too. You got a heart. You're worried about Shane Storm. You know what I asked Dean at the beginning of this one? Is Shane at least getting paid enough to cover his hospital bill?
That's very true. I don't think he is, because he's going to be in there for a while. He's going to be in there a long time.
Maybe we can pass around a change jar.
I don't think these people could afford it.
Thanks for your time there, Rich Quick.
They don't have 10 cents or 3 teeth between them.
Come on, bro.
Armbar applied now by Shane Storm. Heavyweight champ making sure he's going to get some feeling back in his fingers here. Oh, and a clubbing forearm. That's a way to get out of that one. Irish whip sends the challenger across. Back elbow levels him. Still shaking off the effects of that armbar. Shane Storm put some hurt on when we were interviewing Rich Quick.
You know, it doesn't look like he's holding that arm too close to himself, though. It's not really protecting it right now. I think Shane Storm had a move on him there, but Lance Erickson's so strong that he was working against it the entire time. He might have a little fatigue in that muscle from his own efforts, but Shane Storm, God bless his heart, he doesn't have what it takes to take apart the Canadian Lion in that ring. It is just a simple fact.
And the Canadian Lion, another one of our superstars, working hard to improve his game. And rumor has it there's some talks that his challenges to Scrap Iron Adam Pearce have been heard, received, and accepted. Now we're awaiting official confirmation from the business office. The fans... Whoa, this is degenerating quickly.
Lance Erickson, easily one of the most controversial and prolific figures in not only Mountain State Wrestling, but the National Wrestling Alliance as a whole.
Absolutely.
There are strong feelings about him from all corners. Love him or hate him, the fans hate him, I love him. Everyone has a strong opinion. And you know what that is in our business? At the end of the day, what that is? It's marketability.
Absolutely. And that's another thing that Rich Quick has been brought in to amp up the marketability of the syndicate. We know what the syndicate are capable of. Now it's time for the world to know, and that's what's going on here.
Say what you will about Lance Erickson, that man is anything but boring. You can't see him and forget him.
Absolutely true. Outlaw rock star, you are speaking the truth. Shane Storm firing for some fists into the heavyweight champion's forehead. Wow, he dumps him into the mat, and he's going to cover. Not even a one. Shane Storm needs to get some steam back in, get some blood running. Whoa, we got thumbs in the eyes.
That is move number 3 in the Outlaw Handbook. You need to know that, right?
Thumb to the eye.
It's an accepted wrestling move. Does it cause a DQ?
No, it does not.
We can do it 5 times in a row. Lance Erickson still won't get DQ'd. Great move. Great move. You know why I call that? Game changer.
Nice. Clubbing blow right here. Wow, the camera taking some abuse here. Wow.
And the cameraman very wisely backing off. You don't want to get caught in the middle of that action. The syndicate have kicked a few of the cameramen over trying to move around.
This is not good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh!
Shane Storm taking the fight into the crowd as Rich Quick scurries. A little too much attention being paid to the fans, maybe. And Shane Storm's going to press some advantage here on the concrete.
Well, go get you some, Shane Storm. This kid's going after Lance Erickson for all it's worth.
And that's what he's going to have to do. He caught the champion now with his back turned, and now he's capitalizing.
Why don't you pass him a pin or a freaking wrench or something? That might even up his odds a little bit. Not very much, but a little bit.
Storm's going at him. Hard right hand to the forehead again. I gotta wonder, that right hand must be formidable if he can stamp off his feet twice.
Erickson going down from a punch from Shane Storm. Dean, I'm beside myself with surprise and disbelief.
This is the time when Shane Storm needs to start linking some moves together like a game of chess. He shoots the champ off. Here's your reversal.
Well, this might be the time that he needs to get to a hospital. That power slam could mean the end.
There's your game changer right there. That power slam took the wind out of the sails of sweet Shane Storm right there in the middle of the ring. Champion a little hard to focus right now, but he's getting back to his best, back to his feet.
Well, he doesn't have to do it very quickly, Dean. Let's call a spade a spade. Impact off a maneuver like that not only puts you in the direction of winning a match, but really high-impact maneuvers like that delivered by guys as strong as Lance, those are going to trim a couple years off of your career.
Gut wrench suplex by the heavyweight champion. Looked like a little bit of problem with the left knee, but he'll work through that, I'm sure. We've seen the heavyweight champion work through a crimson mask in Baileysville against Damian Wayne after getting a chain dragged viciously across his forehead.
Well, you could drive up and hit that man with the car right here in the middle of the IHOP parking lot, and he's still going to be ready to go.
Northern Lights suplex and a cover. Almost a 3 count on that Northern Lights. Beautifully executed. Beautiful bridge. And Shane Storm got that left shoulder up. The exposed shoulder in that whole move got up.
Shane Storm using all the determination he has left in him to kick out of that one. You gotta wonder how much he has left in the gas tank though, Dean. Slowly crawling back up to a vertical base using the ropes. Erickson is going to send him back off a sunset flip out of nowhere. Erickson walking over to the whoa, 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 are you freaking kidding me? That referee just kicked Lance Erickson's hands.
Wow, super kick out of nowhere.
And Erickson just kicked Shane Storm's tooth out.
I'm serious, I think I saw a tooth fly.
How is that fair though? You tell me how that's fair. Where is it a referee's job to kick a wrestler's hands? From my standpoint, Shane Storm going for a pinfall attempt there. Lance Erickson has hands on the rope. That should break it up.
He had a count of 5 to break it. Unfortunately, I don't think a 5 count was issued in that point. So the office might want to talk to Brandon Ashworth and make sure that he's on.
They might want to fire him. I would.
They don't want to fire him.
If Jacques Moliere had any, well, let's go ahead and stop the conversation now. Jacques Moliere has no sense.
2 ducks. And both men had the same idea. Both men went for a clothesline here.
And both men are down on the mat.
The crowd firmly behind Shane Storm in this. Rich Quick a little bit concerned with his charge. Well, now he's laughing, so something's going on.
I think Lance winked at him.
I'm laughing because these people over here, they said I didn't know how to count, and I said there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 idiots, and he went, no, there's not 5 of us, there's 6, and they pointed out another one. I went, thank you for pointing out another idiot to me.
I can't.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Wow. Okay.
I can't believe they can count to 6.
I love Virginia.
He said he loves Virginia. Oh, Shane Storm with a big clothesline.
Well, the way the fans treat him in West Virginia, who can blame him?
Another clothesline. Shane Storm looking to clean the clock of the champion and walk home with some gold. Champion kicks out at 2.
Of course he does. He's the champion. He's Lance Erickson. You think some guy like Shane Storm, that unbathed, unkempt ne'er-do-well of our business, is going to defeat Lance Erickson?
It could happen.
You better put a 2x4, a ball bat, and a cinder block in his hands. No! No, 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 no.
The exposed shoulder comes up.
It's okay. It's okay.
You got to cover both shoulders. Both of these guys have almost lost the match because of this. Here's your reversal.
Uh-oh, spine buster! I think that's going to be it. Sure is.
The winner of the match, the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson.
Stick a fork in Shane Storm. That kid's done.
A hard-fought match, but at the end, like he's been saying, it comes down to the last 3 seconds.
It sure does.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
Now, you were talking about some fans can't appreciate a match unless there's a Hurricane Rana, Itsuguri, 16 spots in a row. Guys, guess what they're going to get in this match? Hurricane Rana, Itsuguri, 16 chain spots in a row.
I'll tell you what else you're going to get in this match. Moves that don't even have names. These guys are innovators. And I don't say that word lightly, but these guys are going to do things in this ring that nobody has seen before, because that's not only what they're capable of, they're incapable of doing anything else. Just simply pure, plain and simple, they are talent.
This is going to be a hard, fast match to call as Jason Kincaid reaches low for the arm, for the leg, and goes to the arm again. Lost Boy Nero looking very, very Visigoth, very, very ultra-violence. Jason the Gift Kincaid sporting a look of mysticism this morning on NWA Mountain State. Nero working his way back up using the ropes, and a reversal.
And there's the agility and speed of Nero. Normally, we would give the nod to Nero on speed and agility, but Jason Kincaid, he can hang with him every step of the way.
This will be a good opportunity for Nero to pick up some pointers here and add to his repertoire.
Let me ask you a question here, Dean. From your standpoint, watching this match right now, I said normally we give the nod to Nero for speed and agility, but Kincaid can match him step for step on that one. He has an experience advantage, he has a definitive leverage advantage, and a weight advantage.
Absolutely.
What do you do if you're Nero?
You try to work it just like you do working any bigger man. You try to use your speed and your agility to an advantage. In the case against Jason the Gift Kincaid, you have to hope that you have more speed and agility. Both men showcasing a lot of it.
Really kind of a luck of a draw, because these men can trade off all day. Good Lord Almighty! I'm getting dizzy watching this, but Jason Kincaid, so much presence, and that's what I was talking about. He has a definitive weight advantage. And for everything Nero just did, as impressive as it is, he just pressed him down to a lateral press from all that.
But you also have to take into account the years of experience that Jason the Gift Kincaid has over Nero.
Well, experience aside, Nero surprisingly resorting to mat wrestling. And that might be what he needs to do in this match. If you're going to do your homework and you know Kincaid can hang with you in your style, maybe you throw him a curveball. You go do something you don't normally do.
But you have to consider that Jason the Gift Kincaid is an immaculate mat master. This is turning into an argument on the grounds of the Sicilian versus the Dread Pirate Roberts. You and I could go back and forth with howevers all day. Look at that. He went for a shoulder tackle and ended up in a sleeper. This is where the experience overrules pure emotion. Oh,
wow.
Nice reversal.
What a fantastic match to close out this hour. And how lucky are you fans sitting at home? I want you to get down on your knees and thank God Almighty that you get to see great matches like this here in NWA Mountain State Wrestling. No finer place on the planet to be than Sunday mornings, sitting on your couch 11 to 12, watching on Fox 59, except if you come out to one of our live shows.
Which you so desperately need to do. We cannot explain to you all the firepower that our live shows carry as Jason Kincaid sweeps the leg and applies a lateral press from a wrist lock. Look at how the weight is disproportionately.
Well, Jason Kincaid is definitely playing to his strengths here. This is definitively, this is picture perfect what I was talking about in terms of leverage advantage. But Nero kipping up out of that one. Kincaid, though, sweeping his arms away. Nero, though, there's those kicks. I would argue that Nero may be slighter with the kicks as he springboards off the ropes, flips on through, and he takes Kincaid down with an arm drag. Kincaid following, Japanese arm drag by Nero, gets back up, one more arm drag for good measure, and Lost Boy Nero is out on top in this exchange.
Brilliant series of moves from the Spaceman somersault off the top rope. Through a series of moves, he kept Jason Kincaid off of his balance and wondering what was coming next. Maybe that's what he needs to do. Just chain so much together that he hopes to confuse the Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Champion.
Well, this match is all about opportunities. As soon as you see one, you better grab it because your opponent, he's as quick as you are. If you don't take the moment, he's going to take it.
Cutting board elbow out of the corner. Nero kicking out here. Jason Kincaid gonna press the advantage. Irish whip across. Whoa! And a flying back spinning elbow. Here's your cover.
Nicely done.
And a rope break saves Nero from a loss in the categories. Another cover mid-ring. Hook of the leg. Nero kicks out again.
Kincaid starting to look a little bit more aggressive there. I don't know if you noticed, Dean, but on the first pinfall attempt in that exchange, he had his forearm across the bridge of the nose of Lost Boy Nero.
And now he has Nero's arms and just ragdolling him mid-ring. That's the size advantage. And bear in mind, Kincaid is not the biggest man in the business, but he has a huge size advantage that is now playing into his favor against the Lost Boy Nero. You add that to his experience. Both of these men walk in with their experiences in their wins and losses. Every match follows with these men.
Whoa, a duck by Nero. I can't believe he got to his feet. Off the ropes. He's got Kincaid rolled up. Good Lord Almighty!
Not in the best position. He might have had that.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Kincaid.
Beautifully executed, and Nero now in some pain.
Kincaid is doing a wonderful job of using his definitive size advantage in this match.
And he didn't just execute the backbreaker, he stayed in position and applied pressure to both the upper and lower body of Nero. So not only did you have the violent cracking impact, but you had grindage after that. And now a rear chin lock applied in an almost Boston Crab-like position, reverse. And now wrenching away at the neck and the spine. Oh, and using the face!
You know, Jason Kincaid, at the beginning of this one, they were both going high-flying all over the place at each other, and Nero kind of surprised him with some mat wrestling, and it seems like Kincaid has altered his style to take over the mat wrestling side of things. He's not flying as much in this one. So he sends Nero off the ropes. Nero with a sunset flip, struggling to get Kincaid over. Kincaid just slaps his hands there, falls down with a knee to the face of Nero, and once again the forearm across the bridge of the nose.
Nero had lost enough wind that after the attempt at the sunset flip, he didn't have enough to move, and he allowed Kincaid to continue through his aggressive ways. And now look at the scapula, how the scapula are being almost torn asunder.
And thus continues the quest of Jason Kincaid to turn Nero into a human pretzel before this one is over.
Oh, I guarantee you that before the end of the year, Jason Kincaid will be much higher than top 10. I want to see this man top 5. If this man could become North American champion in another shot at the Temptation Sean Tempers. Wow! Nero reversed through all the pain, got a headlock.
Tilt-a-whirl, but Nero lands on his feet, jumps up, Hurricane Rana. Kincaid throws him off. ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Cade catches him, and he just planted him square center 2.
Well, I thought we had a 3 count, and I think Jason Cade thought we had a 3 count also.
I think just about everyone thought we had a 3 count, but you can't count out the heart of Lost Boy Nero. Although Jason Cade may very well force him into unconsciousness if he slams his head against the mat any harder.
Yeah, it could be a mild concussion at best. And again, a kick out, and Jason Cade's a little bit livid at the situation. He's gonna shoot him off. Hits the ropes, and we got the sleeper. I'm calling it the Weaver Lock.
Of course you are.
That's NWA, baby. What do you know about it?
You know what we do here at the flagship, Dean? We respect our freaking heritage.
You better believe it. And brother, I love you for it. Jason Cade now with a scissor vice grip, so any blood that is getting past that sleeper hole is going to be caught in the lower extremities. Nero's fighting his way back to the fans' delight. He still has to get to his feet, carrying the weight of Jason the Gift King Cade. Desperation move.
He sure got him with that one, Dean. You're right about that. And when you say desperation, never was it more true than in that situation. Lost Boy Nero, he cannot hold on in those situations for too much longer. Not against a guy like Cade.
He's got to shake off the cobwebs. He hits the second rope.
Whoa!
Springboard, cross body.
Hooks the leg.
2 count only.
What was that, like 3 inches away from being over?
Definitely.
Whoa! Catches him. Nero hangs with it, though. Thought it was going to be a DDT, but kind of a small package. And now the Hurricane Rana, he gets Cade over. Bridges for the pinfall attempt on that one. Cade almost fought him off. Nero hung in with it, though. Jason Cade, first man to his feet, though. Knee to the gut.
Cut him off. He's signaling for the JK-47. Wait, we got a schoolboy. A kick out now. Nero ducks the clothesline. Double hooks.
Crucifix roll. 2.
A kick out again. Both of these guys have really laid it on the line. Here's your reversal by Cade and a kick. Is he going to hook for that beautiful springboard cutter?
Nero gets up and over him, though. He's behind rear waist lock, and Cade grabs a hold of the arm. And what do you call that? A belly-to-back suplex into a backbreaker?
That was a beautifully executed counter.
And that's what you're talking about when you talk about chaining wrestling moves together.
Absolutely, and we've had everything but Hurricane Ranas and Hitsuguris, haven't we? Well, we've had a Hurricane Rana, I believe. There's been so much in this match, I forget. Cade's ready to...
You greedy son of a gun, what else do you want them to do?
What do you want for nothing? A rubber biscuit? Whoa, and Nero plants a huge forearm.
Nero going up, following Cade all the way. Hits him on the back. Cade, though, looking for his own positioning. You can bet on that. And a headbutt's going to send Nero down, but he's got Nero hung up on those ropes. Nero brings himself back up, hits Cade. Cade has him locked up, but no, Nero! Wow!
That was a nice move, and Nero setting up.
Lunar Salt time. Cade catches him, brings him back up, puts him in positioning, cinches him in. Slingshot off the ropes.
Slingshot driver. Whoa, that's it.
Good Lord.
Jason the Gift King Cade.
And look who's out here to join the party. Lance Erickson. Rich Quick attacking the Gift from behind. And Lance Erickson going to task on Jason the Gift Cade. Jason Cade may be in the top 10. But Lance Erickson's #1 in Mountain State. He doesn't want to sit around and wait for his opportunity. He wants to crack the top 10 on the national level himself. He feels he deserves it. And when he wants something, Lance Erickson is going to go after it.
Is it over?
It's been over. The match ended a while ago. But we may be seeing the start of a feud between Jason Cade and Lance Erickson.
Cade to the concrete.
And Lost Boy Nero.
Take the fight to the champ.
This
boy loves pain.
is a mistake.
Holy cow, what a shot.
You want to talk about sacrificial lambs? The referee getting thrown to the outside.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey!
Lance! Hold on! Stop! All right, I told you there's going to be some changes around here. You will not continue with this. Stop!
Let the man work.
Jacques Moliere exerting his influence here.
With that chair. You better not hit him with that chair. I said you better not hit him with That's it. I told you. You better stop.
Hey, we've got Pitbull Bob Brown and Buddy Love hitting the ring.
Wait a second, they ran off Lance?
Well, I'm interested to see what Jacques is going to do here.
What are you guys doing?
He says that he's dropping the axe on this situation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another House of Styles. This is your host, Jonathan Styles. Today I'm with Bob Brown and Buddy Love.
Smell my fingers.
I don't want to say that what it smells like, but what I want to ask is about the rift that happened in the Army of Darkness that led to its somewhat dissolvement.
Well, let me tell you what happened with the Army of Darkness. It never was. To be a cohesive unit, you have to show up to the venues, don't you? You can't call right before your match and say, hey, we're not coming, we're in some Soviet bathhouse, and whatever excuse they want to do, whatever excuse they want to give, it doesn't matter. Now we've seen this coming for a while, ever since he lost a TV title. He changed, and just, it's whatever. We're done.
And speaking of changes, I mean, some of the fans have to be changing a little bit, at least of their perspective on you. And I have to ask, why save the Lost Boy Nero from the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson? It would almost seem as you have no vested interest there.
Well, in our many battles with War Machine and with Nero, we've actually developed a respect for Nero. You know, he's maybe 42 pounds soaking wet with a bag of bricks. But I tell you, he comes out, he brings heart and desire every week. We respect Nero. And also, you know, in light of everything that's been in the news, you know, we're tired of bullies. Lance Erickson and the Syndicate, they're bullies. That's what they are. That's what we stood up against. I don't need a baseball bat. I'm 450 pounds. I'm the East Coast's largest athlete. But Pitbull Bob Brown and Buddy Love are ready to take NWA Mountain State by storm, but we're going to do it the right way. We're not going to be bullies. We don't need to break the rules. We don't need to be like Lance Erickson and the Syndicate. We don't need to be like that. We're here to win the NWA Mountain State Tag Team titles eventually, and then the World Tag Team titles, because we are the best tag team in the East Coast. Because we got the East Coast's largest athlete, and we got the Pitbull Bob Brown, and that's all we really need to talk about.
So you two are going to stay together as a tag team?
Us, of course. What didn't you understand?
Well, I was shocked. I thought everybody was going their separate ways. So is this a loving relationship?
This is a partnership in professional wrestling. I don't know where you're going with that loving stuff. There's no Pat Patterson in this locker room. But let me tell you, everyone's going to find out that love hurts throughout 2012. Ain't that right, Bob? That's right. I don't need this chain, but I'm going to bring it anyway. We have to leave now because I smell bacon.
Fans, stay tuned. Bob Brown, Buddy Love, 2012, big things.
Guys, for the voice of tradition, Jonathan Styles, and for the GM who's coming over, maybe you have some words briefly, 60 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement to make. Lance Erickson will be dealt with, because I said it. There will be some changes here at NWA Mountain State Wrestling.
Well, what do you mean dealt with?
He will be dealt with, and I will make that announcement next week right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Yes,
all right,
next week.
General Manager Jacques Bollier is going to consult the rule book and see what he can do here. Yes, it is, but sometimes you got to wait for justice.
Don't you keep secrets from me?
All right, guys, NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Fox, West Virginia. NWAMountainState.com. Look us up on YouTube. Look up Cucumber & Company. Hit up www.DwayneMunsey.com. See what he's got cooking for you, people. We'll be back here next week. Thank you. God bless.
NWA Mountain State is paid in part by Kramer Security and Investigations, now hiring in all of Southern West Virginia at kramersecurity.net. Mark A. Hunt and Associates, practicing law since 1994 and online at markahunt.com. The West Virginia Tobacco Quit Line. Get help to quit smoking now at westvirginiaquitline.com. NWA Mountain State is a production of Cucumber & Company. Cucumber & Company, video, web, and beyond.